Hello, welcome back to my 40 days. Healing is often done in silence. And I am Alicia Clark-Teper with Sunshine and Magic. Today, I wanted to talk about intuitive painting and creativity. And so, background story to creativity in myself. Although I grew up with parents who were exceedingly considered creative, my mother is an interior designer. My father owns a picture frame and art gallery, so both working in the art and color and creativity world. My own personal creativity became stifled when I was young in the idea that there needed to be something more from my creativity immediately, and form and composition was necessary but never really explained or allowed to flourish through me. I had always felt that there was a greater others' opinions got in the way of my creativity until I mentioned that I had taken this intuitive intensive in 2020, 2019, 2020. And actually, I think it was 2020. And so with that, though, when I was in the group, what I found when the energy was coming in, and it was so profound, there were somewhere between 1 and 200 of us in this intensive, and so all of our energy collectively watching these videos. And it was during the COVID lockdown, so there was a lot of energy that was bubbling up, and the intuitive nature of all of us coming on par and being activated really created a very potent and bubbling energetic experience. And so during that, I was not able to take notes, but what I did was I began my creative process. And so I actually took that energy and I channeled it into paintings. And so the very first one that I did, I titled Lady Energy, and she was done in March of 2020. And so and how this process came to be was I was afraid to create. I was afraid to do something wrong because it was never right before in other people's eyes. And I never understood like abstract painting and how does somebody know that that's right, and of the place to stop, especially with abstract painting. And having both my parents in the design field, I saw a lot of art and wondered all the time, like, people like this? What's going on? Anyway, so my creativity was quite stifled until I was in my 40s. And I then, with my process though, in this energy that came through, I decided I was just going to make an ugly painting. I gave myself the permission to make it just as so much stuff and all the things that I've ever wanted to put into a painting, and put it down and put it out there. And then next thing you know, what is coming up is, and you can see it better in the second painting that I did, is this is Lady Aura that I did during an energy intensive. But you can see in the background that there's a lot of things going on in the painting. And so I use that as part of my process. And so I took, oh, I missed a canvas. You can't see it. So I took the process of all of that energy up and all of that just making a painting, and I put it into a canvas. And I then so I figured out a process. And so when I started with a blank canvas, I then created affirmations that I placed all over it first. And then I'd choose a color to go over top. And then from the color going over top, I would put all the symbols. And then from the symbols over top, I would then just keep going. And then all of a sudden, at one point in time, an energy would emerge from it. And so this one is called Lady Aura. And these are all also healing energy activated. So this will activate your energy body and all of your connection with your higher self, helping to clear and channel through your aura. Lady Energy helps you to connect again with your most authentic self, bringing in flow and balance. And as you can see in the back, there's a lot of bold, big designs on this one. And then the next one that came out was this one, and I had advanced my process into even using stencils. So affirmations and then color and then symbols and then stencils, and then all of a sudden a figure pops out of the energy. And then this one is Pachamama, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. So allowing yourself the ability to channel and create and give yourself permission to have something that is completely chaotic to yourself first, getting those first initial movements of paint and ideas and aspirations out on the canvas, and then all of a sudden the canvas then becomes to life and you start moving with it. And the process with putting the symbols and the stencils and the everything is that I would feel into the painting and then I would leave it alone, because you have to let those stencils dry after a little bit of working with them. But I would be working on several different pieces at the same time, and then I would come back to them and then work with different colors and things all at the same time again. And so that the energy flowed into the paintings in different ways. And so allowing yourself that ability to be creative is a strong and healing benefit. And I encourage that process. I also, for now, will be offering a class that taps into that creativity, that allows you to release those expectations and move and flow through it, and eventually come out with your own energy spirit that wants to speak to you, from you, through you. I hope that my process through art and my ability to just let you know my process encourages you and allows you to be able to flourish creatively and let your creative spirit fly. Because now that it's going, you can see all the different kinds of paintings that I have on my walls and different works in progress, allowing me that ability to connect in deeply to that channeled creative energy. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to catching up with you next time.